Hi everybody, welcome to Craft and Chat, the video version. We had the live version last week. We made hedgehogs from folded books and it was a lot of fun. You can see our creations on our Facebook page, but we wanted to give y'all a chance to do it at home too. You can pick up kits here at the library and watch this video on how to fold. I'm giving you two options on making them, and they kind of look a little bit different, but both folds are very easy, and one will end up looking like this guy. And one will end up looking like this guy. Or rounded. So you have choices. And we love choices around here. So y'all get ready and let's get started. Alrighty, we are ready to start our folded book hedgehogs. Now, there are two different ways you can fold them. And when you fold them two different ways, you're going to get two slightly different looks. So there's the book we're going to start using, but we'll put that aside for a minute. You can make a hedgehog with a tapered end here, like Mr. Man here. Or you can make a hedgehog with a flat end, like this one. Just as cute. He just hasn't been finished. He does have his ears on, so that's good. There's two different folds. I'll show you the fold for each one. We'll start with the tapered end, like this. Just open your book so it'll lay relatively flat. You're going to use about 100 pages. You know, this takes a little patience. But after a while, you know, it's kind of mindless. You start folding. It goes fast. It goes very quickly. Yeah, all right. So for your first fold, for the tapered end, fold this sheet in half into the spine of the book. And we give you craft sticks, I hope, yes, in your kit. We will have kits available. They'll even include the book that we have torn the covers off for you, so you don't have to destroy anything in your house. It's kind of nice. This has everything you need to make. You can have choices. You can make a top hat. You can make a bow. You have choices of eyeballs. And here's our craft stick, our impromptu and cheap bone folder substitute. So, because you want your folds to be pretty crisp. Keep that baby going. Gotta do a lot of these, so. Okay, there's your first fold. Second fold, bring triangle, bring that end up to the spine. Fold it and crease it. For the snoot part, we're going to go a little less far. And one of our participants pointed out if you bring the point up to just the margin where the words stop, that's a pretty good fold right there. So you can see where that is folded right to where the words stop. So you have two triangles, fold it just like that. Let's crease that one and just push it out of your way. And guess what? You know, do it again. Fold in half. And if these kind of, you know, pop up and get in your way, you can find something heavy, you know, put your scissors on them or something, just keep them out of your way, if that's what you want to do. Fold in half, crease it, take this bottom, the body part, and fold it into the seam of the book. Oh, I think I folded it too far that time, didn't I? Well, you know, mistakes can be made and fixed easily. There you go. Okay, there you go. Boom. Fold it in. Crease it. Fold this one into the point, goes into the margin. This has to be basically the same size, because this will be your nose. That's pretty even. And you'll crease that one down. So again, that's just two folds for this one. Well, three, because you have to fold the page in half. So we'll do a few more, just to get the rhythm. Fold in half to the seam, crease, bring that edge even with the seam, crease it, bring this point over to the margin, and crease it. Look, he's already starving. Now, if you would like to make the one with the rounded end, it's a little different fold. It's actually one fold less. I don't know. That counts some people. Simply take this side, the same body side. Just don't fold the page in half. Just fold this bottom part to the, guess what? Yes, seam of the book. And then fold this part over. And you'll see a little different. Look, that is the flat back half of the hedgehog here. And there's his pointy nose. Okay, so we've got this fold. And you'll see the difference. Nose looks the same. Tail's gonna be different. He sticks out. You get that more rounded. I think they're both cute. I think all our participants opted for the tapered end. But certainly up to you. And like I said, you just keep folding. 100 pages. We're not going to do all 100 pages here. No, you don't think we have to. Let's do some more of the, I'll show you a few more of the rounded end hedgehog. Just one fold there. And then a straight fold there. Basically, you just fold the page in half after you do that first fold. And one more for good luck. Straight in. That nice triangle right there. And straight in. Fold the page in half. Now, if you have younger people help doing this as well, you might want to, you know, kind of encourage them to do this one. It's a little bit easier, a little faster. Once you have finished folding, and I said it'll take 80 to 100 pages. You need a nice fat hedgehog. Nobody likes a skinny hedgehog. What you're going to do is the pages that you don't use, you're going to rip them off the seam. So just start ripping like that, one at or two or three at a time, just so they come off neatly. And then that glued piece stays together. That keeps your hedgehog together. So you just do that. You're going to be basically tearing off all the pages you haven't used. Okay. Now we want to make this hedgehog some ears. So you can simply just cut out. It's going to look kind of like that. You see that cut out? I freehand mine. You can draw it if you feel more comfortable. Doesn't matter. I'm going to do mine upside down because we do like that. Doesn't matter which way the word. So face. So take one of the pages you cut out or pulled off the spine of your book. Cut a little stem. About at least an inch long. And then cut a little kind of oval shape. It looks like a chicken drumstick. And it's a little lopsided, but that's why some people like to draw them. But you know, I like freehand. Now to put an ear on him, we're gonna use a glue gun, and so obviously this part will stick to the paper. But you don't want his ears to stick out to the side like that. You want him to face forward, like cute hedgehog ears. So we'll just do a little twist. This will still be there. Twist that top around. Give it a little dent. Kind of does that naturally when you twist it. And that looks a little more ear-like, doesn't it? When you do this. Twist it so this is facing this way and your ear is facing front. And we'll just glue it on. I like to put glue front and back. Sticks nicely to 2 sheets of paper. Get it in there so it doesn't show. Press it real quick. And then you just twist it around. Put a little dent in there. A little fold. And then you have an ear. Facing forward. Now your hedgehog can hear. For the hat, I have the cutout foam in each packet for you. And then we also have the feet, so you just glue them to the bottom. Obviously. And a pom-pom for the nose. And we give you a choice of eyes. I figured this one needed some eyelashes, because why not? Now, if you want to make a prickly hedgehog, you can also cut some triangles out of some of those pages you tore out and just glue them in randomly. So you have little spikes sticking up. I only did a couple, but imagine how cute he'd look. Little spikes all over him. His ears came out very nicely too. Good twist. I think I did good on those ears. I haven't put his eyes or anything on yet, but there you go. Woo. So we'll make this one a top hat. And we also give you an option to make a ribbon, because you choose how yours wants to be topped. This is the bottom of your top hat. You're simply gonna, this is just foam. Fold the foam until it fits the top part. Cut some off here. There you go, that's roughly where we need it to be, right? We'll glue gun that together. I need a little more glue. There you go. Better too much than too little, I say. You don't want his hat to pop off. There is your stovepipe. And then we'll put the glue around the corners. Trying to do it without burning ourselves, but that doesn't always happen. Top under. And of course, we'll just glue gun the whole thing to the bottom. Doesn't matter if it gets messy in there. Make him a little Abraham Lincoln top hat. Okay, and if you want to get fancy, we'll put have a couple of chenilles in there. You can tie him a little bow. Simply, now placement, placement's all important, isn't it? You want him to be formal, you want him to be jaunty. I always go for jaunty. Just simply glue gun that to the top of your hedgehog. Press down just a little hole. Now, if you'd like to make a bow, we're also using foam for that. And we'll include some ribbon. And you're basically just folding it. I think this is a little thick. Make a little smaller bow. You're folding it up like ribbon candy. So, fold over, under, over, under. And I think that's big enough for me. Pull you off, cut you off some ribbon, or is that all be pre-cut for you? We'll just tie that around the middle as tight as we can. Pull that as tight again. Then you just kind of loosen it up a little around the edges. Cut off the loose ends. Again, loosen it up a little here. And move over, she'll be right there. Oh, adorable. So you have so many options with your kit. We got bows, we got top hats. We have choices of eyes. I think this one needs some eyes now. Oh, we'll go a little dopey, because dopey's fun. These are stick-on eyes. I still recommend you put a dab of glue on them so you don't lose them. If you want to put. We have some eyes have eyelashes. Some look a little crazy. It's up to you. All above character. Each tale tells a tale, right? Oh, and then of course we got to get a nose on him. How does a hedgehog smell? With his nose, of course. There you go. And there he is. And I would tear, of course, I haven't gotten around to tearing the pages off of this one. But there's your piece de resistance, right? It's cute, it's fun, it's very easy. You might find yourself doing more than one. You might have a whole hedgehog family lined up. You use smaller paperback books, you'll have smaller hedgehogs, all different sizes and shapes. And that is our tale for the day, for this week, for this month, here at Tech at Lowell. Again, we'll have the packages out and ready for you to pick up. It includes the book, the chenilles, the foam, the ribbon, and the eyes and the nose. So, gosh, all you gotta do is be creative. And a lot of people, once they get theirs made, they like to, they get postcards, they put them in there, birthday cards, you know, things, they use it as a holder. It's kind of fun. And again, on Facebook, on our Facebook page at Tech at Lowell, check out our creations, our in-house participants made. Got a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun doing it. And we hope you will have a lot of fun as well. Thanks for joining us here for Craft and Chat for June. And we'll be back in July with Beach in a Jar. So stay tuned.